Hello influencers, how are we doing? I miss you. Don't mind that she has been away for a while. How are we doing, people? So, now your mama be this, you know, get another one. Now your mama, that's not what I want to discuss. Nigeria is a cruise, right? Okay, that's not what I want to discuss. I have, a lot of things to talk about. So, this is out. I told you about it. It's on Amazon. Pick your copy now. I told you I was going to do something about this. Deliver it in this book. So this is my own on Amazon. So pick it up. So the title is Deliver to Me, the Man That Sees the Future. Yeah, it's there on Amazon. Authored by your girl. So how are we doing? I miss you. I've been out. Alright. I'm back. I hope. She has other things apart from YouTube. So this interview, it got a lot of traction last week on the social media. Madam Jaiyesimi, that woman, she's this interview was conducted in Yoruba. So if you visit Abiola Adebayo's channel, the lady over there, you will see it. But I want to quickly share my thoughts on it. I fell in love with Biola Adebayo when she discussed a surrogacy journey. These are the things we're saying people should come out and discuss it, things like that, so that it will give couples the leverage to consider other options. I really admire her courage to do that. It was breaking the glass ceiling as far as I'm concerned. So I fell in love with her. She's a Nigerian actress too. I don't know if she still acts. So she conducted this interview with Miss Jaiyesimi. Okay, so and right from the time I heard it, I began to punch some holes in it. This woman said in the interview, Abiola, she titled a video that like they have tried to celebrate me as Sisi, and Jaiyesimi. And when the discussion was going on, I began to think, what is all this about? At the end of the interview, it was established that this woman said she's broke, she doesn't have money, she doesn't have car, she doesn't have a child, blah blah blah, and all of that. And Nigerians, we are very sentimental people. People, I saw the comment, comment section, some people say they cried and all of that, and I'm like, okay, it's good to be sentimental, but can we put on our thinking cap for a while? Can we put sentiments apart for a while? Now, is it because she doesn't have a child of her own? Is that what made her to be broke? I saw a lot of holes in that interview, yeah. But like I said, we are very sentimental people. She said in the interview that she did her wedding with pregnancy, really, but that along the line she had a miscarriage, which was very unfortunate. A lot of women go through that too. It's not what you wish your worst enemy, right? And then her husband began to act up. At the end of the day, she left him. About the second week that she left him, another woman moved in. And then she got involved with an allergy, and then along the line she got pregnant, which unfortunately happened to be an ectopic pregnancy. Thank God she didn't lose her life in the process. I had a friend who died because her pregnancy was ectopic. Not necessarily that her husband is deeper life. He refused I don't understand what's going on in Nigeria and African countries. He refused this lady to seek medical help. I wish the family sued him, but it is what it is. So Lola died of ectopic pregnancy. If she had sought help, medical help early, she would have still been alive. But all this religious thing that I don't go to the hospital, so she died. All right. So I only told you this briefly because I have people that has gone through that. Now, so she thank God she didn't lose her life, like I said. And then she said, so the wife of the allergy, because the interview was in Yoruba, so I won't play it here. Don't look for it and watch if you have not seen it. And then she said the wife of the allergy began to make trouble, and so she had to release the allergy. I mean, that's normal. There is no woman that would want her husband moving with another woman, and then you keep quiet. Yeah, I mean, I'm a woman, and I know some of us watching are too. So she allowed allergy to go, and then she said she wanted to adopt. Watch this. She wanted to adopt that her mother said no. And by that time she was 40, and I'm like, excuse you? At 40, you wanted to adopt, and your mother said no. That her mother threatened to kill that she will overfeed the child and kill the child. This is her words, that when you overfeed the child, you and I said at 40, I couldn't process that, honestly, because why will your mother be giving you instructions at 40? How many of us, come on people, our mothers become people we give instructions to at a certain age? We'll be like, Mama, no, you can't do that. That's it. Because they now fall back on us to take care of them. Now, Mama, you can't eat that. No, it's not good for you. And all of that. So at 40, your mother said you should not adopt, and that was it. She said after her divorce, after her allergy episode and all of that, she moved in with her mother as an actress, as someone that is established in business or what. You're now moving with your mother. There are things that she didn't say. I mean, that was what I said when I saw the interview. I didn't even know that there will be a lot of cans of worms that will be thrown into the public arena after that interview. And alas, at the end of the interview, her gameplay was enacted, because give this video thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for doing that. So when you give videos thumbs up, it only helps YouTube to suggest the video to others. Thank you for doing that. So she got her play plan was enacted at the end of the interview, because Biola now made it possible for her to drop her account details, where Nigerians will be dropping money for her, because according to her, she doesn't have a car. She said she had an accident with her driver. The driver died in the accident, and since then she doesn't have a car. And I'm like, okay, madam, there's a saying in Yoruba that how is not having a child connected with begging online? Because this is begging, as far as I'm concerned. How is it connected? How are the two connected? And then by the following day, the internet went agog with a live video by a lady called Dupe Jaiyesimi. Dupe, according to her, Dupe says I was trying to look for that video. Dupe says she's a sibling to this woman, and in that kind of worm, she said their father, no, not Okoyemi, Tope, sorry, Dupe Jaiyesimi, that their father is not even the father of this woman. That their father is not the mother, the father of the... Okay, this is the lady. Check her up on it's in Yoruba too, so I won't play it. Check out on TikTok, it's there. That's why I show you the video so that you can see. So she now said, in that video, she said her father, Professor Jaiyesimi, was not the biological father of this woman. That her father, this woman's mother, Madam Jaiyesimi's mother, is the junior brother, is the junior sister to her father. You get? And that her mother got pregnant. Like, let me say, Mr. A and Miss A, they are siblings. Miss A got pregnant for whoever, and Mr. A took in the child. Her elder brother took in her child. Where does that happen in Yoruba land? Who is the father of this Madam Jaiyesimi? So Dr. Mitope now said, when they were living with her, that they knew how she treated them, that she was even washing her undies, including the panties she used to menstruate. I couldn't process that. I've had people live with me. My underwears are is a no-go area. You can't wash my underwear. No. I know people who had lived with me that will see this video. Back in Nigeria, you don't wash my underwear. What am I crippled or what? This lady Temitope said they will wash her undies with that she used to menstruate when she was, why we say, that they knew how she treated them, that she took over all their father's property. What is the secret between their father is dead, but this woman's mother is still alive? So can this woman's, if I was in Nigeria, I would do for this woman's mother. I'm a journalist. Because this Temitope said her mother lives in Felele, and that she has abandoned her mother in Felele in Ibadan. It's an area in Ibadan. What is the secret that is in between these people, Professor Jaiyesimi of blessed memory and Madam Dupe Jaiyesimi's mother? Why will your elder brother take up your child because you don't know the father of that child? It doesn't happen. The highest, that child, if that child is a bastard, like they will say in Nigeria, can then be answering the name of their own father now. Maybe give the child the name of their father, which will not be Jaiyesimi. They will now maybe use the first name of their father to be calling that child. So what is the secret? Because already this woman has gone online to open, this Madam Jaiyesimi has gone out there to open a lot of kind of worms. She said all the people she took care of, other people's children she took care of, her sister's child that she sponsored in school. On the day of the child's wedding, her junior sister refused her to sit down where she wanted to sit, and all of that. This entitlement mentality must stop in our society. It's true. You can sponsor a child in school. That doesn't make you the child's mother. That's me. So you cannot want to sit in the place of the child's mother if her child is still alive, except if just be in a space. They are the one that will go and bring out, mommy, no, this is your seat. That's it in Yoruba. I know you're going, this is your seat. But if you move yourself forward to sit where you are not supposed to sit, you will be moved. Yeah. So Temitope said a lot of things in her video. I mean, she has done more than one video since then. She even said that the lawyer, their father's lawyer, this woman sold all the land, and the lawyer said, I don't know what, there's a kind of connivance between the lawyer and Madam Jaiyesimi too. That the lawyer said their dead father has given him 6 acres of land. From that means the land must be very, very, very huge. So why would, and that he has buried someone there, so it's a no-go area. So why would Professor Jaiyesimi put so much in care of this woman if there is no secret there? That's my point. Why would Professor Jaiyesimi, he's not late, put so much secret in the hands of this woman if there is no secret there? So what is it that Madam Jaiyesimi is not telling us? Because you have already begun to talk, why don't you tell us the details? All right. So is Professor Jaiyesimi her father? Is this a case of incest? Because we have seen places where it happened. It's a taboo in Yoruba land. It's a taboo. In fact, elsewhere, it's a taboo. But it's what happens. We have seen, we have heard siblings sleeping with themselves. Is this what happened? That this Professor Jaiyesimi had to take her in as his first child, and then put so much in her care to the extent that she sold the properties, the land, and everything. She said when their father died, the other siblings didn't come around. How is that possible? What happened? What happened? If you begin to tell us secrets, I mean, tell us details. The Yoruba will say, "Tu ishude isale koko." I mean, let everything be yam pepper scatter that it has become. So can people, Nigerian journalists, people that are on ground, can you look for this woman's mother? She said to me in Felele, she said, Tope said she has abandoned her mother in Felele. So a woman that is abandoned will be aggrieved, and she will speak. She will talk. When someone is aggrieved, she will talk. She will speak out, you know. So not having a child doesn't translate to being poor. Especially if you have been out there, you've been working, you are an actress, you have business. Having a child doesn't mean you should not be comfortable financially. Having no child, rather, shouldn't translate to not being comfortable financially. I don't care what anybody says. I know we are sentimental people. Yeah. But having no child, not having a child rather, does not translate to being poor, to begging. At 60, come on now, you are not 80 yet, you can still work. Yes. If we check your wardrobe now to be full of the latest, that is the truth. You might not want to hear it, but that's the truth. If you get to a house, you see a wardrobe, it will be full of junks. Which money are you using to buy those? I know we are very sentimental in Nigeria. Like I said, our wardrobe will be full of junks now. Things she doesn't even need. Yes. So, I saw another interview of a Nigerian actor, Ibrahim Chatta. I just saw the caption that he has not paid the staff in a certain number of, I don't know for how long. And I'm wondering, why? Okay, let me show you this. I'm sure some of you know this man, Tyler Perry. A lot of you know him. In the earlier days of his career, he said he would be the one that would drive the truck that will, take his cast to where they are going to perform stage plays in theaters around America. He plays this old woman, call her my dear and all of that. He will act, he will say his lines on stage, quickly remove his costume, and then go to the venting area where they sell popcorn and sweets. They call it candy in America. To people in order to save money. All the money he makes, he will plunge it back into his show to improve the lighting, the cameras, and all of that. Today, you know where he is. Nigeria is a place where when you Nigerian actors or whatever appear in one movie, for God's sake, then you go and rent house in Banana Island. You have driver, PA1, PA2, PA3. And then you take yourself to a level where you cannot maintain that lifestyle. What stops an actress or an actor from having a regular job? What stop you? What stop you from having a business? It doesn't have to be a store. There are a lot of, because she said she opened a store because she wasn't on ground to supervise it, they ran it down. Okay, it doesn't have to be physical store. It doesn't have to be. There are a lot of businesses you can do. Yes, you don't have to rely on acting alone. So this is so it's so not adding up at all, because all the kinds of worm that are now they don't know what it is to delay gratification. Everything is about now. You appear in a film and then you're all over the place. For years, Hollywood did not know this guy, this man you are seeing. They don't know. You want to watch his documentary on Amazon Prime. He was making his money quietly, was going to theaters. Hollywood, they don't even know his name until they begin to see something. Who is this? Who is this? It took them by storm. Yeah, because focus. That's what we're saying about focus. Know where you are going and stop looking around. It's even worse now with social media, for God's sake. People are living fake life. If you cannot employ more than one person, don't employ two. If what you are doing right now doesn't require you to employ anybody, don't employ anybody. This guy said there's nothing any of his staff are doing now, any of his staff is doing now rather, that he has not done before. Cleaning, he has done it before. This, so if you say hey, you will need a jar of soap, it will take 2 weeks for it to finish. You say no, it will take 1 month. It will take 1 month. You know, so it is embarrassing, all this all this thought. It's so for me, it's nauseating. Yes, at 60, it's not worth it. Let me tell us this. It is not only someone who doesn't have child that is having problem. Everybody has what they are dealing with. Come on, people. Everybody. I have what I'm dealing with. Forget social media. Forget seeing me on YouTube. I have what I'm dealing with. You have what you are doing. Everybody. I have another channel where I talk about it's about relationship, God, and all of that. I said recently on that channel, God will not allow us to be, maybe I said it again before, God will not allow us to be dependent of him. So we keep needing him. So meaning there is nobody under the surface of the earth that doesn't have a challenge. Because somebody doesn't have a challenge. Come on. At this age, there is no excuse not to have a child. I've discussed it here before. There are all options out there. Adoption. There are children, millions of children out there that are looking for homes to be integrated in. Surrogacy. Biola that created this entire, I told you, I fell in love with her when she shared surrogacy journey last year, or it's over a year now. She did surrogacy. Come on now. So what's the big deal? What is the big deal? So that you don't have a child, so you're now poor, you're now begging for money on the internet. Please. Alright, people. I'm not introducing myself. Okay, I'll see you again. I also got pick yours on Amazon. Let's walk with your hands. Yoruba will say, "Atelewe ni kin tonije." Yeah. And give your life to Christ. It's important. Important. All right, talk to you again very soon. I love you. I'll come up as often as I can. Thank you so much. So that, you know, in America, a lot of changes are going on, even on our jobs. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. With Trump administration, it's a lot. So I'll talk to you again very soon. I love you. Bye bye.